What's going on YouTube? This is Jabber Tech. If you know about Android TV boxes, if you've been searching them, you know the Nvidia Shield has always been up there in terms of being the reigning king in the Android TV market. That's just because that Tegra chip has long been a top performer when it comes to games, multimedia, anything you threw at the original Nvidia TV. It could handle it, built-in Google support, CAS support, all that goodness. Well, now we get a refreshed design, we get some AI in here, we get an all-new Tegra X1 Plus chip that has some hidden benefits in it, but let's go ahead and unbox it and check it out together. The price of this new box is a little bit cheaper. It's about $150, and they do have a Pro Edition, which is $200. I'll leave all this in my link description down below, but for most users, you're probably just going to want to pick this one up. It's going to be awesome for gaming. It's the same chipset inside, but once we open it up, I'll tell you a little bit of the differences. Inside, you get the tube, you get your remote control, and then you get a power adapter. You don't get an HDMI cable, and you don't get your game controller pad here, but if you do have one from your old Shield TV, it'll work, as well as most other Bluetooth game controllers you can connect to this. You have the Nvidia Tegra X1. Now it's the Plus processor, which Nvidia is claiming is 25% faster than their previous generation. That was a pretty speedy box already, so I'm really excited to check this out. 256 core GPU. Now you get Dolby Atmos and Dolby Digital Plus and HDR support, so this is absolutely awesome. 2 GB of RAM. That might not sound like a lot, but trust me, it really knows how to handle that RAM management. 8 GB of storage, but you can put in a micro SD card. You get 802.11 AC dual band MIMO Wi-Fi support, gigabit Ethernet, Bluetooth 5.0 low energy. So enough about this. Let's just go ahead, figure out how to unbox it and see what we get inside. I actually like the all-new design. Let me know what you guys think about this all-new design down in the comments below. But here it is, a really nice packaging. I really like how this looks. Very, very cool, Nvidia. You did a really nice job. Kind of looks like a Coliseum. And inside, we get some more things here. This is your power cable, and it's a pretty thick power cable. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it to be a little bit cheesier, but that's a quality power cable. Quick start guide and support guide. You know we always just leave those in the box. So let's just put this aside. Super, super cool. I really like this packaging. This is the all new, brand new remote control. So it's kind of like a triangle. Really feels nice in the hand. Definitely a nice feeling remote control. Here's the all new Nvidia Shield TV, and I think it's really awesome that they were able to fit everything inside this tiny, tiny design. So if we take a look on one side, there's your gigabit Ethernet and then your power. On the other side, you do have that little slot there for a micro SD card slot, and then your HDMI out. So if you notice one thing, if you are a power user, you're not going to want to pick this one up. If you are a power user, you're going to want to pick up the Pro because you still get those USB 3 ports. You get a lot more connectivity options with the Pro Edition. You might be asking yourself, should you upgrade from the old Nvidia TV to this new one? And I would say that's a definite yes. If you do have the old Nvidia Shield TV, this one is going to give you a much better picture quality thanks to that AI support, which I'm going to show you in a second. It's also 25% faster. You also get Dolby Atmos support in here, which is absolutely huge. If you are going to upgrade, keep your controller, keep your gamepad, and just sell the Nvidia Shield TV. Trust me, you can probably upgrade for only a couple bucks if you sell your old one. Looking at the remote control, it is a really comfortable in-hand remote control. Despite it being like a triangle, it actually feels really, really nice and fits pretty nicely in the palm of your hand. Just take a look at that. Really a nice remote control. The remote control is also backlit, so you're going to be able to use this in the dark. And popping off the back, it uses AAA batteries now, so you don't have to worry about charging. Nvidia says it'll last about 6 months with 2 AAA batteries. So let's just go ahead and plug it in and check it out. This is what the interface looks like, and it's a very clean, simple interface. You can cast directly from your phone or your tablet to the Nvidia Shield TV. You can also use your phone or your tablet as a remote control if you want to, but it's very customizable. At the top is where you have all of your favorite apps up here. The side panel is also customizable and shows you things like what's trending or recommended. If a certain app is able to be put on that side panel, you'll see it right over there. Not every app is able to be put on this side panel, but it's super, super clean. The real feature of this new TV box is the AI upscaling, and whether or not you have a 4K TV or 1080p, you're going to be able to reap the benefits. So let me just show you what it looks like. On the right is going to be the enhanced version, and on the left is going to be the non-enhanced version. This is going to be an episode of Friends, and I've turned off the sound because I don't want to have any copyright, but I can notice a little bit of a difference. I don't know if you can notice it over YouTube, but it is a little bit sharper, a little bit smoother, and I think they do a nice job. Again, if you have a super fancy TV, a 4K TV, this is really going to help you out. You're really going to be able to see the difference. Next thing that you have in here, you have volume control settings, which I think is absolutely great. So you can adjust the volume on your TV with the remote control just by setting up the IR blaster. I really like that feature. The remote control itself is Bluetooth, so you can hide this tube somewhere behind your TV or under your TV, wherever you want to, and it should be able to pick up the signal just fine. Here's your Dolby audio processing. You can manually go in and choose whatever Dolby format you want to, but for most of us, auto is just fine. The remote control has a lot of settings here, so you can adjust the brightness, you can adjust the duration of it, and you can also adjust whether you want the backlight to come on when you press a button or when you pick it up, which I think is super cool. Just pick up your remote control and those backlight keys will turn on automatically. Definitely a huge improvement when you're watching those late night movies. This is a certified Android TV Google box, so you do have the Google Assistant built in, and you have this voice remote control. So all you have to do is click on the microphone. What's the weather? And it's really fast.
In New York City, it's 63 and cloudy.
It's going to show
Today, it'll be
really
cloudy with a forecasted high of 63 and a low of 55.
Features, turn on or
and
off
tomorrow,
your lights.
there'll be...
You can also ask it things like, play the latest JabberTech videos on YouTube.
Playing latest JabberTech videos on YouTube.
What's going on YouTube? This is JabberTech. When it comes to gaming, you might say, well, the Nvidia Shield TV is awesome, but I don't see all of my games here. That's because not every single game in the App Store is available on Android TV. That's just the way it is, but you can sideload it. There are other ways to get it on your device. You might also be asking, what's the difference between this and the other Android TV boxes out there? Well, in order to have a certified Android TV box from Google, you really are only able to download things that have been certified for the TV. So not everything on the Play Store will be available if you go and try and search for it. But on the Android TV boxes, it's a full-fledged Android OS, so you can download anything. But again, the Nvidia Shield TV is the best, the fastest, the smoothest, the absolute most powerful TV box that you can get, thanks to that Tegra X1, now the Plus chip. Those Android TV boxes are getting a lot better, and they're able to handle a lot more than they used to, but nothing's really going to beat the smoothness of the Shield TV. That's just my personal opinion. So just to show you a quick game here, this is Asphalt 9 that I downloaded from the Play Store. This has just been a quick look at the all-new Nvidia Shield TV. Is it worth it? Really worth it. If you have the old one, it's really worth the upgrade. Put your old Nvidia Shield TV box in the bedroom, sell it on Craigslist, do whatever you need to do, but buy this new one just because that AI enhancement really does a good job. And if you like watching old sitcoms or old movies, you're going to be able to reap the benefits even if you don't have that 4K TV. No matter what game you throw at it, it's going to be able to play. No matter what movie or TV you throw at it, it's going to be able to play. Now, one thing I would have liked to have seen, at least one USB port. A micro SD card slot is just not doing it for me. But if you need USB ports or you want to run a Plex server, spend the extra $50 and get the Pro Edition, just because you'll really be able to benefit from those USB 3.0 ports, and you'll just be able to do a little bit more. But for the average person, for just about 90% of us out there, this is going to do everything that you want it to. If you are a little bit more advanced, you can also go to Android TV boxes, but this one really is the simplest. It has the Google Assistant built in. You can control all your smart devices. You can really do a lot with the certified Android TV box that you couldn't do with just a regular Android TV box. Make sure you know that distinction. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions about this, let me know down in the comments below. But this is a huge win for me. It is now portable if you think about it. So if you do travel a lot. You can really just throw this in your bag, connect it to your hotel TVs, that Airbnb TV, and have everything at your fingertips. I really appreciate you watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.